Yeah, I had Prince Persia when I visit my dad. Um, I think he had Prince Persia on Super Nintendo, and then I think I got Prince of Persia: Sands of Time on the GameCube one Christmas. I never really played much of it. I hear those games are good, but I don't know. They're probably fine. But yeah, like the Super Nintendo Prince Persia game was pretty good. Tough. It's a really tough game. A game that's similar to it that I played a little bit more of was Another World, also known as Out of This World. Yeah, the soundtracks, I mean, I think they're kind of at least the early ones. I mean, they're somewhat, I think they're somewhat known tunes, kind of remixed. I'm not sure. Maybe they had some kind of classical origin or kind of a old Middle Eastern sort of sound or something like that. What'd you beat? Rebirth? 16? Echo the Dolphin? Ah, you are the Rebirth. How's it going, Jackson? on YouTube. We'll play some more stuff. Thanks, Jackson. Yeah, oh yeah, that's just clickbait. That's just a clickbait title. I might do some Castlevania, I might not. I don't know. You hated the ending. Hated the ending of Rebirth. Ah, that's funny. At the bottom of hell is distortion. Artholia Mountain Ruins. Might check that. Yeah, I can see why the ending might be a... Yeah, appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by, even just for a couple seconds. Oh, good. Yeah, I don't know. Subscribe. I stream a lot. I got cool videos. Do a lot of guitar. Got some games and stuff that I play. You know. There's kind of the funny thing with Rebirth where it's like, you know, you really gotta wait for the third game. I would say overall I'm excited for the third game. I want the third game. Or more, you know. I haven't 100%ed it. But, you know. Still want it. Check out this. Yeah, I mean, they changed a few deaths in the game. I mean, like Dine's death, you know, he didn't jump off the cliff and, you know. That was a little different. Putting lemon in the lemon juice in the death of Wedge. Oh yeah, he died. But not only that. You hated it. They changed all the major moments. Yeah, I mean they did. They did. I still enjoyed the experience, you know. I figured some things will be a little different. Yeah, I didn't hate it. Look, I enjoyed the Kate Sith box throwing, and I just can't even tell anybody that. I just can't. I can't even open my mouth and say I enjoyed it, because otherwise, I guess I'm just, I don't know. Oh man. Yeah, maybe I have like kind of the flip side of that opinion. Like, yeah, remake is tight. I enjoyed the story. You know, I think it needed, you know, I wanted more. Rebirth gave me more. There was some, you know, fat that they could have trimmed, in like the sense of, personally, like some of the animations and like miniature cutscenes for like opening up the towers or doing the, you know, that kind of stuff. I didn't like Mai's voice. I didn't like the Moogle design. Other than that, I was along for the ride and generally enjoyed the moments. And I never really got tired of the game. There was a lot of overwhelming mini games, for sure, though. They weren't necessarily. Not all of them were. Hated how they handled the open world cookie cutter approach. Yeah. Did you hate the game? Did you hate the game? Let's start from there. Overall, what'd you like? You know, what would you like rate it, or like? Ghost of Tsushima, 40 hours of exploring to get all this stuff. 20 hours of story. 9.5 for remake. Rebirth about 8 or 7.5. Yeah, Ghost of Tsushima, I liked the first act. Second act, was getting tired of it. Third act, I actively rooted for the Mongols, and I just wanted it to be over, and I didn't want to play after it. And like, I tried to get rid of all the UI and like the overhead, you know, view stuff. Try to make it, put it on hard mode. I don't know if like enemy variety and stuff. I would say Rebirth, they didn't really have much enemy encounters outside. Like, it was just kind of like, it's actually a bit like empty in some ways. Love the combat, yeah, exploration, side quest, story changes. I was okay with the story changes. I went in thinking this is a different game. This is a different, like, this is gonna be its own thing. And side quests, I actually enjoyed a few of them. I liked some of the side characters that they had. You know, Johnny was funny. The Johnnies, silly. I liked a lot of the mini games. Supposed to be the south of Juneau, not near the North Crater. Yeah, they changed the world. I didn't notice that. Then again, I went right through the main quest. I went right through the main quest on OG. Rebirth, I played quite a bit of the side quests and stuff. I haven't done all of Gungaga yet. I'm like halfway through Cosmo Canyon. I didn't mind the exploration. And, you know, 8 more to do throughout the whole world. Does seem like quite a bit. But I mean, I feel like that's a lot of JRPGs where it's like, hey, here's most of the game, and then here's the last 30% if you want to do it. And it's like, I don't 100% JRPGs usually. I like the side quests more in this one than Final Fantasy 16. I will say that. Story-wise, they're different. You know, it's just different tone. Although, I just did the DLC of 16. I think that one still has a serious tone, but there is a little more levity in it. Games that force exploration on you. I'm guessing the rewards weren't... The rewards also aren't that great, I guess, in Rebirth. Like, you don't need it. You don't really need it, I don't think. Then again, Rebirth, you could do the summon shrines, and you can make the fight easier, which is generally good. Like, you know, if you do all those, then you can have much easier fight. It's definitely really tough to fight those summons at like max power. I didn't do that. I was okay with finding those. Queen's Blood, I like. Fort Condor, I like. The Chocobo races, I like. The Moogle hide-and-seek thing could have been better. Red 13 Rocket League piano game, I really liked. You didn't do any of the summon fights? Dude. Unreal. Dude, Odin. I was like, oh man, I gotta get Odin. Right away. Gotta get Odin. I loved using summons. I really enjoyed using summons. Like, I was told, okay, the summon fights, they're all uninspired. Okay, it's in VR arena. But I felt like I was tested to use all of the characters' moves and skills, and it just was a nice jump in difficulty because there's some parts of the game where, you know, it doesn't challenge you enough. I thought there was a great challenge in that. Even on like the easiest modes, like, you know, I had to really figure it out. And like some of their interactions are a little bit different, you know, they have like a gimmick to the fight. You know, I enjoyed it. I think what this game did, which kind of, you know, there's kind of the your characters get too strong problem. This one I felt like I used all of the team pretty regularly so that I was able to like keep them strong. Would say I know you can exploit Eris, but like I had some trouble doing that. There was some problems with like the solo combat, I would say, where it's like your characters alone aren't as fun to use than the team. And VR, Gold Saucer, Coral Prison, Turk Side Quest. Then then it's kind of like it once you do every side quest, there's like the proto relic fight where it's like, okay, Tonberry King. I like that there was multiple arenas. That way you get like arena changes and some other things. I feel like you can over level, and some of the fiend fights get really tough to accomplish because your characters are too strong even with like nothing on, like the weakest weapons. So some of those I can't do all of the, you know, the things. I like the Star Fox game. I like it had so much. It had so much in it. And it's like the games weren't all like so fully developed. They're better than the original. Like 100%. They're 100% better in like every way. Star Fox game is easy though. I mean, you know, it's fun. I like the little rock paper scissors thing. I like the little side quest stories of like the mini games where it's like every single game is cursed. Some were a bit too simple. They kind of improved. They could have like been a little more challenging from the get-go. It boggled my mind. I was arguing with somebody the other day, and it's like the piano game's fine, but it's not a good rhythm game. I'm like, not a good rhythm game. It literally is music. I'm a musician. It's music. You're just using a controller. Okay, the stick is a little hard to control, and you might hit the wrong note. That's exactly like a real instrument. It's really hard to hit the right note. Not just pressing a button. It's so easy to get out of tune, but it's not like a piano. Yeah, you're using a control. What I found that helped me in the piano game was setting the tempo to 3. There's like 5 tempos for like how fast it scrolls. 1 is too slow. 5, yeah. Yeah, they did the key changes automatically, and you know, they do the chords and stuff. I was impressed just how sophisticated it was with how it, like, I mean, having you know, sus2 and sus4 chords and 13 chords and minor major 7 chords. You know, like you have the like having that chord in there, you know, like little augmented things and stuff like that. I was so impressed. I was so impressed with like all the chords, 9th chords, you know, major 7, minor 7, all that stuff. Like, you know, that's like no easy feat. Yes, yes. And I was able to full combo Tifa's theme. That took like about an hour to do. Yeah, it just boggled my mind. It's not a great rhythm game. Okay, there's not like this, you know, you're not hitting beats, you're not dancing. You're not dancing, you're not like slapping buttons, you're not slapping whack-a-mole. You know, you're not playing Guitar Hero, but it was a you know, it was a challenging thing, you know. Moving sticks, holding buttons, I don't know. I mean, it's something different. Could have been violin. Maybe that should have been violin, but it's the piano. The piano's from the... Yeah. Brought the dancing DDR minigame twice. That's the worst minigame. I was okay with that. I was okay with that. Like the soldier thing, it was fine. It was fine. That's the worst minigame. I mean, everybody, you know, there's some people that say Fort Condor was the worst minigame. I'm like, absolutely crazy talk. I like the Loveless play. Yeah, it was that. You know, it's like cinematic, you know, quick time event things. Fort Condor is amazing. I'm glad they brought that back. Oh, but it was short. Oh, it's fine. It's just it was short. Well, you had like the 3 missions and there were 4 missions, and then you had the 4 hard mode missions. And honestly, hard mode was a little bit easier because I kind of figured out a good strategy, or maybe I lucked out or something. Fort Condor could be its own game. I mean, that's the thing. Like the Chocobo races, yeah, I've never played Chocobo GP, but it was fun. You know, it's right there. Not Mario Kart, you know, modern Mario Kart, but it was pretty close. It's pretty close. It was fun. It was fun. They could have had more obstacles with the dolphin race, but then again, it's like Final Fantasy VII is known for the snowboard race, or the snowboard game, after Eris gets stabbed. And it's like, yeah, like that's what Final Fantasy VII is known for. Cool. Let's cool off. Let's push Elena. I like the Turks. I like the Turks. So, okay. Here's one. Here's one. I didn't mind Gungaga that much, but like, I know some people hated that level design, but it's like, it's a jungle. You're gonna get lost in a jungle. I don't know. I did fine in it, but Red 13. Red 13 has a voice change, and people hated that. I enjoyed it. I thought it was fine. They made him like a shonen protagonist, and I'm like, well, it's his puppy dog voice. He's a dog. He's a puppy dog. I don't know. Is it grating? It was a little grating, but then again, I wish they went to old man voice more. Could have had more jokes. He was really funny. I know that's a miss for some people. I thought Red 13 was really funny. It worked for me. Worked for me. I thought it was charming. I really dug his voice. Didn't bother you? Okay. Kind of just a meh. Okay. Nah, that I know. So I read some people, they were just like so pissed off at that. They were so confused. But it's like, I got dogs. They do puppy dog voices. They you know, it just, so that made sense to me. And I liked it. I thought it was charming. It was charming. I really liked the Cosmo Canyon sequence. Yeah, Yuffie was funny. Yuffie was funny. Um, I really liked Integrate. Integrate kind of resolved some problems that I had with Remake, where it's like, okay, more mini games, better mini games, you know, more things, you know, little more. I like that they brought back the Slash the Box game. I like that one. So here's one. Um, so Kate Sith box throwing. Hey, it didn't matter because they just went around, they met up with Cloud, and they're like, hey, we didn't find anything. What was the point of that? I would have just cut that out. I liked all that because I liked the characters. I wish the game was 1,000 hours and it's just the characters' interactions, and you know, it's just, they could be doing anything. They could read the phone book. I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. It's like wanting more Ys. I wanted more Final Fantasy VII. I want them to make the Advent Children game. I want them to make the Dirge of Cerberus game. I thought Kate Sith was so funny. I played with Japanese voices. I thought his voice was hilariously annoying and funny. And, like, it was just the right amount of annoying. Like, where it's just, like, just gets you enough to laugh. Just a little bit on your nerves. And I thought that was just so funny. People hated his segment, but it's like, it made me appreciate his, they do an Irish accent. He's like, nye, 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 nye. Like, he kind of has that sort of voice. He's a little mischievous. He's a little annoying. He's Irish. Funny. He like, sometimes when you have him in the party, he's like, nye, 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 nye. It's funny. It's funny. I just enjoyed the game. You know, I didn't hate the ending. It's hard to end that game, I think. Like, maybe, I mean, it kind of, Cloud is weird. Cloud's like, still autismo right now. And, like, he's weird. It just makes him look a lot more awkward. I kind of like that he's going through Mako degradation, and, like, Tifa senses some things up. People are saying timeline shenanigans. It's not a timeline. It's a different world. They need to explain the two worlds. I'm guessing the white materia is kind of the key to it. But, you know, then again, it's like, well, it's clear in one world, and then, you know, white in another. I guess, you know, there's something going on there. It's kind of interesting having, I mean, the Zack sections, you could just skip those. Now that with, like, chapter selection, you can just, yeah. Yeah, it's like, I don't think of it like Marvel multiverse, you know. End of Crisis Core, a couple years before 7, remake takes place right before the plate falls. Is that what it? Is that what it is? I guess it's a little more close together. I mean, I thought it was 5 years before. I will say, they say different stuff in the English text versus the Japanese. And there's definitely a clear personality difference in the localization versus what the original Japanese speakers say. Particularly notice it with Tifa. Tifa's a lot different character in Japanese than English. A lot of subtle you know, responses and stuff in the Japanese. Zack's World, everyone knows who Cloud is, but how Cloud was still with Shinra and being tested on before Zack broke him out of the lab. Zack's World, everyone knows who Cloud. But I'm guessing. Well, no, I think Zack's World, he survived the soldier attack. He survived the soldier attack. But everyone knows who Cloud. I don't think any. Wait. Hold on. Wait, I'm trying to think. Oh, cause yeah. Yeah, there's no way. Well, he doesn't meet with Barrett. Wait, hold on. Well, there's a convergence. Hold on. Yeah, because Sephiroth explains there's a confluence of the world. There's a confluence of the world. Isn't that what Sephiroth said? So maybe he bent time. He bent time or something, you know, he kind of altered it. I'm chalking it up to Sephiroth harnessing live stream. Because don't they say, like, in 7, you die, and... Yes. Yes. Zack's World. Yeah, something broke. Something broke in Zack's World, and, like, the sky is all messed up. But Cloud in normal world at the ending looks at the sky. He's like, don't look up at the sky, and only Cloud can see it. Maybe because he's holding the black materia, and so that allows him to see a break or rift in the time, or maybe he has some control over that. You know, so he has some ability to see. Well, and their Cloud also went into. Didn't Cloud also go to Eris's world, where you know she's like all trying hard and trying to like go on a date type of thing in the Sector 7 slums, but it's like kind of fake, like she's trying too hard. Like there's some stuff going on there. It's like Eris is trying to have like a normal connection dream sequence. Was it? I don't know. I thought it was I'm trying to remember. Yeah, Tifa swallowed by the weapon. That live stream. It's like touching the Mako. It's kind of like a Final Fantasy X, the Sin Toxin, where it's like that idea of the toxin being like this thing where you see things, but it's actually like tapping into the other world, but it's like a different time. Kind of like that, I think. But like 7 remake project, I think a little bit more transferring between worlds. Like an OG Cloud and Tifa work together in Cloud's subconscious to unlock his real memories. Yeah, yeah, I remember that. He's kind of like blocking things. He's remembering things differently. I mean, there is some like memory stuff where it's like a little bit of remembering things wrong, or little tells like that, I think. Seems like they have that. As far as Eris getting dropped into the water, I don't think they put her in the water or whatever. But yeah, that scene was. I mean, I didn't hate it. I didn't hate the scene. I like the little fake out. I like the other fake out. I mean, when Tifa almost got sliced by Cloud, like I like that there was tension there. And I'm like, oh, geez. Yeah. And they could have showed it. Maybe they'll show it in 3. Maybe they'll show it in part 3. It's like that, yeah, that whole thing, it's like, there is kind of like, there's that theme of like, they're tackling their trauma and confronting that. And they're all like really damaged. They all had something horrific happen to them. I didn't like watching well, yeah, they could have, they could have showed it. At the same time, Cloud had it in his mind that, he defended and blocked or whatever, but to me it just kind of showed, okay, Sephiroth has control over reality, can make you perceive things that aren't actually there, and that was, I'm okay with the fake out. Yeah. I mean, they had blood. I thought the blood was, effective. Also, just sort of the disconnect between the party and, like, Cloud's just looking... If you can pause at the moment, move the camera back. I mean, it's pretty easy to go to those cutscenes now with, like, the chapter selection and stuff like that. The game's not... it's easy to skip, you know, scenes and other things. The Sephiroth fight was really difficult. I like that you fought with Zack. I don't know, I liked it. I liked it. I mean, I know it's sort of a nobody ever really dies type of thing, you know, where it's like red letter media. I think people are too cynical. They're too cynical. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if I'm just, like, enjoying things too much lately, but it's like, you know, I probably, I mean, I don't know if I'll, joining didn't hate it. Yeah. I just liked it. I just liked it. I liked his move set. You can use Sephiroth in the VR, you know. I mean, they're gonna have to, like, they're doing this thing of, like, the combating fate. There's a whole theme of fate and ghosts leading you into this thing of fate. And there's the light ghosts and the dark ghosts, or whispers. And they're trying to, you know, they're having this cosmic battle or ethereal battle that's going on. And then there's, like, enough materia for 3 people. Better way to level materia. I think your completist attitude probably did more to burn you out on the game. I think that might have negatively impacted some of your enjoyment of it, which, sorry it happened. I wasn't the developer. But, I mean, I can understand that, though. I can understand that, because it's like, is it a grind to level things up? Yeah, I think using those things, it's not that, like, that can't be fun. I don't think that provides the most fun. I think the game is really fun. I think the game is really fun. I can see how it might be grating. I mean, then again, I can understand people not liking the Kate Sith box throwing thing. I find it a little silly because it's a game, but, like, you know, maybe I'm a basketball American. You know, I like throwing boxes in, you know, baskets. That's part of me. but then again, I played that part in segments. Like, I only had, like, an hour to play that. Everywhere else, you know, I could play a lot, and, you know, but, like, that section, I was able to kind of split it up, and I could fight the boss, and, you know, I had a little more frame of mind to maybe enjoy it, but I think other people probably got beat down by Gungaga, or like, getting, you know, jumping around on the mushrooms. Like, I kind of just went through it. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to use Vincent. That was, yeah, that was cool. The fight was really good. That was a hard fight. The Moogle Knuckle move. Like, it was such a funny sound. What a great move. There's some goofiness. There's a lot of goofiness in the game. I don't think OG was all that... I mean, I don't think it was... I everything was played straight or anything. I think it was pretty silly. This one definitely ramps it up to 11. Yeah. I'm okay with it since 16 was so damn serious. And like I feel like maybe there are serious games, but like that game I felt like there was no like joking around with it. It's gonna cut you right in the core, gonna hurt, and yeah, had a maturity to it. You know, there are a couple little funny jokes, but it's kind of like it's like a momentary respite for you know, being able to handle more tension, and you know, yeah, felt like a serious play, you know, where there's gonna be some heartbreak and stuff like that, and but you just need like a little cheery song or something that would just kind of lift the mood a little bit. Little mood lifts. Not like goofiness where it's like, oh man, this game's just funny, it's hilarious, and you know, Red 13's doing the moonwalk, and you know, 16 it's like, I could do with a bit of cheer. Let me play something on the orchestrion. You know, something like that. Oh, there was an old play I used to do as a little boy, and you know, I like to act it out, you know, that kind of thing. There's a difference. There's a difference. There's like a 16 is very masculine. Very masculine RPG. 7, it's, you know, teetering on I mean, it's everything. Honestly, 7 is like it's everything all at once. 16 definitely goes into crazy anime mode, you know, at the very end of the game, but I mean, it's yeah. Did you do the Loveless play? Did you do the play? Well, I mean, it is like a rhythm. It is kind of like the dance game. I loved it. I loved the Loveless play. I thought, oh, we finally get to do this, and I enjoyed the music. I enjoyed how, like, you know, it's like serious acting. They looked cool. You know, it was fun. It was some fun. Cloud. Oh, I'm this pious hero. I can't. Please don't look at me. I had to redo it to get Tifa. Yeah. It's just I liked it. I liked it. You know, it didn't have to be the most engaging, you know, like game there. Like for me this game was like at some points it's like 70% let's enjoy the story. Let's enjoy the performances in a little bit of game that I, you know, hopefully can like hit the right buttons or whatever. I mean, it's generally easy. But yeah, I liked that. I liked seeing the differences in the actors and stuff like that, and like the, you know, Gold Saucer romances and stuff. I didn't see all of them, but yeah, I enjoyed it. Let's see here. Got Got games. 7.5 out of 8. I think I had it a little higher than that. I think maybe, I don't know. Maybe I got like the lack of the critical high on it, but I think it improved on everything that I wanted from Remake. You know, I wanted to ride chocobos around. I wanted to have a bunch of mini games. I wanted to have really great synergy. And I wanted it open world and jump around and did all that. Did all that for me. Let's see. I'm kind of feeling like playing like Nintendo games. And I don't know what I want to play. Crap. I have like Dragon Warrior games that I've been like, get the yellow one. I like the little differences in finding the chocobos. A little bit of stealth game there, you know? Got a little bit of a stealth game. Ah, okay. Here we go. Oh man, I gotta like... The Apocalypse Sword and Knights of the Round. Yeah. I mean, we'll see kind of how 3 goes. Like, I wonder if 3 is going to be, like, huge, or is it going to be... I mean, they have so much ground that they have to cover. Like, we're just... we're just ended the first disc. And now we have, like, 2 different worlds to kind of... You know... Something's got to be cut, or you know they're gonna have to do some things differently. All right. Wow, we think we should go snowboarding. Take your mind off it, huh? Life got you down? Lost your girlfriend? That would be a shame. Okay. Reset. Wait, which one am I playing? Bruce. I think it would have been better if Cloud talked with her, but she couldn't respond. Maybe. So is he crazy? Or, you know, he just has like this link, but, you know, it's at the degradation of his body. And what does Tifa have when it comes to, you know, kind of being able to perceive something's going on, you know, like, she can't see, but the game's quiet. Yeah, but I'm gonna, like, speed it up and it's gonna be... I might even... This might get repetitive. I'm gonna have to, like, play with speed up. Yeah. Can't deal with this whole game. I don't think I've gone there. The big rats. This one, you get a little party of 3, and they're royalty from different kingdoms. I forget their names. It's been a while since I played this, actually. I was playing it a while ago, but... Rooster is, just a straight-up fighter. He has no magic. Very is, the princess of somewhere. I forget the name. She's great. She's got a lot of magic. Very frail. Lars, like the Prince of Canuck or something? I forget it. Oh, you just started on that one. I think this one... I think this game kind of has like Final Fantasy 1 rules, where you gotta actually select the enemies if they die. Like, you gotta select the other group. I'm not sure where I have to go. Oh my goodness, that was a one step. That's another step. Okay, because I'm in the mountains, I guess. The club. Princess Varia, that's the one. Do 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 do. Absolutely. Absolutely. Finish 16. The side quests are a bit of a drag. I don't know if... Did I finish everything in 16? I might have... I think I did. I skipped a bit of them. All the Quentin side quests, I hate them. I hate that guy. It's the worst character. Do the Torgal side quests. Do the Torgal one. They've improved the game, like the Kairos gates or whatever. Yeah. The single player experience is very good. Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely want to get on that East 10. I got Stellar Blade. I can play Stellar Blade. I got Tactics Ogre. I got stuff. Stellar TNA, yeah. Nah, they censored it, right? But then they give everyone Helldivers. They're like, oh, okay, yeah, Helldivers, yeah, sorry about the Sony account thing. I'm hating Helldivers. I hate Helldivers too. I don't know. It's okay. Like, it's a fine game, but it's like I got kicked from that one match. It just ruined the whole taste in my mouth for, you know, for the rest of the game I played. Yeah. Let's see here. I'm gonna go on forward. Fireball and Infernos. Yeah, I got what I wanted out of it. I'm afraid, since there's not a lot of combat going on. Ghost rats. Twin Towers. I think you can fall and take fall damage. Uh-oh. I finished Neon White. It's a little speedrunning game. It's fun. Good flow. It gets pretty hectic. But maybe there's more hectic games, I don't know. Had a few drops in the Deep Rock Galactic that went pretty fun. It's been a while since I played that one. I don't know if I would. Again, I kind of feel like I got a fair share of that one. Well, does item no love quite like your first. I almost just ran off. gonna be a healing battle. Gonna just attack. Kind of used way too much of various magic. Oh, wait a minute. I think I can walk off the edge. Got a song. I cheated. Lost in IKEA.
Lost in IKEA.
Oh my goodness. Here we go. Let's see here. Heal her. What the heck? Medusa balls. Uh-oh. Okay, good. Alright, somebody leveled up. That's good. Wait a minute. Oh no. People falling asleep. No. There we go. Spell. Let's go here. Get my hit points back. That's a good area to grind and get some levels. Some old guy on the grass. That's oh, Rooster's about to level up. Couple more fights. Four big rats. Four big rats is another man. King rat. Wouldn't you like to know? Wouldn't you like to know? King rat's great old man. That old man was he. What would you like to see? Dun dun dun. Good experience in that fight. Oh, I haven't gone down that bridge. Magic ant. Not that big of a deal. A lottery ticket. The magic ant was holding on that lottery ticket. I guess these aren't that big of a deal. Rooster leveled up. Been promoted. I really want to beat this game so I can play Dragon Warrior 3. That one is, I feel like it's a cooler game. You have like a party composition, and different things going on there. Oh, they cast sleep. Lars was the only one that was awake. I think the babbles can poison you. They call for help. The rats call for help? I didn't read that. Is that a Lars attack that did 48? I should read. Oh no. Let me redo that. Baboon. And then you fight the Carnivog. Just fight whatever, who cares? It's a crappy fight. Ghost Rat. Okay, that went a little better. They can call for reinforcements, which can get pretty dangerous. Yeah. Alright, then heal. Probably better to, wait for a few, more hit points missing, but I'm just playing it super safe, and safe as I can, anyway. A one-step. It stops spell. And the smokes aren't too strong or anything, but a metal slime! You know what? Everyone fight the metal slime. It ran. I had to go for it. I don't think I've ever killed a metal slime ever in any Dragon Warrior. Feels like crap. The game hates me. Oh no! She's dead! Revive her! Well, that sucks. The music changed because I have a dead person. She has a ghost. I will pay. Oh, I'm poisoned? Yeah, sure. Hey, let's be careful out there. Sure. Whatever you say, boss. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here. Thanks for watching. I'll probably be on tomorrow night.